Hey, what's up guys? It's Yuri from Hex19.com, and today I'm taking a quick look at the bullet hell shooter Jamestown Legend of the Lost Colony from Final Form Games. So bit of a backstory about why I checked out this game. I was just at the Penny Arcade Expo with the rest of the Hex19 team, and we got a chance to go to a panel called the PAX 10 panel, which is just the creators of a bunch of different indie games gathered to discuss their experiences developing, and one of those games featured in PAX 10 was Jamestown. So after hearing all these interesting stories about game development, we decided to go to their booth and check out these games, and the creators of Jamestown, Mike and Tim, were super nice. Mike actually sat down and played the game with us, which was awesome. He took us through the first level and one of the challenge levels, and I had so much fun that I just bought it right there on the spot, and I've been hooked ever since. Yeah, so I guess I'll just fire up a level here. I'll go with just the first level. I found that like the normal difficulty is very easy, the difficulty is still pretty easy, and then after that it kind of gets ridiculous. So yeah, I'm by no means good at this game, so I'm just going to choose difficult, and yeah, I'll just show you guys the first level here. It starts off with some interesting story. The story for Jamestown's like really cool. The entire game takes place in like colonial Mars in the 17th century, so it's as if the British settled Mars instead of the New World, or Mars essentially is the New World now. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. It's just told through simple text and cutscenes like this, but it still adds a bit of flavor to the game that I really enjoy, that is often absent from games like this. Usually you just don't really know what's going on, you're just shooting stuff. So here we go, War upon the East Frontier. Yeah, so I chose the beam type ship, which has just the standard spread fire, as you can see here, but also has a more focused beam power that I can use. It does cause your ship to move a lot slower though, so it's not great to use unless there's a big tough enemy you need to take down. Yeah, pretty much every enemy that you kill drops some coins as well, and you use these coins to build up your Vaunt meter. Once you activate that, it gives you shield for a few seconds and also gives you a score multiplier, which is really useful for trying to get those high scores. I'm actually a big fan of the leaderboard system in Jamestown. It's broken up fairly well. You can look at how you stack up against just the general public or only your friends. And because Jamestown is a co-op game, you can see scores based on just solo run-throughs or 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. You can break it up to make everything fair. I haven't really tried much multiplayer besides what we did at the Final Form Games booth, but it's pretty simple. The game supports Xbox 360 controllers. Right now I'm just playing on my keyboard, but yeah, you can just plug in your Xbox 360 controllers, or even plug in multiple keyboards and that will work too. Or you can even crowd around one keyboard if you want to, but that's kind of awkward. Yeah, so here's the boss at the end of the level. Just this guy isn't too difficult to beat, but he takes a lot of bullets, so this is just gonna take a while here. Another thing I do really like about Jamestown is the shop system and the unlock system. After you complete every single level, you earn a certain amount of gold based on how well you did. And then that can be used to purchase bonus levels or different ship abilities. Also, one of the things that I haven't earned enough coins to unlock yet, but sounds really awesome, is a farce mode, where you play like a joke version of the story. which I'd be really into. Like the regular story is pretty cool, but since there are only 5 levels, you see all that story pretty quickly. Yeah, and like I'm by no means an expert at this genre. I'm actually pretty terrible at these games. The only game that I've really played a lot of that's like this is called Aegis Wing, which is just a free one that was released on Xbox Live. I tried playing Ikaruga, but after I just like couldn't even get through the demo, I was like, screw this. Jamestown is flexible because it has so many difficulty levels. I think it has 5. You have to beat it on the second highest difficulty before doing the very highest one. So I don't know if I'll ever even get to play the highest one, but as you can see, I'm dying on difficult, so I don't know how well I do on judgment. Yeah, but definitely it's a fun game, and it's only $10. I'd recommend you guys buy it if you have any interest in this kind of game at all. You're supporting independent game development and also getting an awesome game out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Jamestown Legend of the Lost Colony. To check out more game previews, reviews, PAX coverage, just head over to hex19.com. That's hex19.com.